There are two worlds. Our world, the world of science, and Arcadia, the world of magic. Dreams connect these parallel worlds, but a dark force threatens the very fabric of dreams. Zoe Castillo holds the power to shape dreams and save us from the undreaming, but she is trapped in a place called the Storytime. Kian Alvane is destined to play an important role in the war to come, but he faces execution for treason against his own people. They are both about to be reborn. A new story is about to begin. Their paths will intersect, and at the end of their journey, they will face the thief of dreams.
They say that every story has a beginning and an end, but that isn't always the case. Some stories simply stop. My name is Zoe Castillo. I'm dying. I've been in a coma for over a year. The doctors don't believe I'll ever wake up again. My mother did this to me. She put me here so that I wouldn't be able to tell my story, so that she could keep her secrets. It worked. The world is addicted to dreams, to dream time. It's just entertainment. They have no idea what the dream machine is really for and what it's doing to the world. They don't know that someone is stealing their dreams, using them to reshape reality. So, if I'm in a coma, how am I talking to you? The thing is, my body may be here in a hospital, but my mind is elsewhere. This is the story time. It's the place between. And it's my home now. This place where all stories begin and end, including mine. Sleeping Beauty. Coma as a fashion statement? No, that's awful. But I honestly do look better on my deathbed. That was taken when Reza and I were still dating. Feels like a different lifetime. And, well, it sort of was. Wonkers. My old Watilla. Dad, Gabrielle, stops by every day. Keeps apologizing. I wish he wouldn't. That machine is all that stands between me and 6 feet under. It feeds my comatose body a fun cocktail of life-saving narcotics. People dreaming, trapped inside their own night terrors. Someone's having a nightmare about a dying child. That must be absolutely terrifying. This is a dream. Your baby will be okay.
Why won't you help me?
She's all alone. I know that feeling. You're not alone. There are people out there you can connect with. But you need to stop using the dream machine first. It's not helping you.
Please, help me.
Trapped, burned alive. That's a terrifying nightmare.
Why won't you help me?
There's no fire and you're not dying. It's only a nightmare. You've been using the dreamer too much. It's messing with your head.
Don't leave. You can't leave.
What are you doing? Stop following me. Turn around, go back, wake up.
Help me.
Don't go. Don't leave me here.
I used to have this dream all the time. Naked, exposed. It's worse than it sounds. This isn't real. No one can see you. You'll wake up soon and everything will be fine. But you should stop using the dream machine or the nightmares will continue. This dream is different. It's more persistent. And the dreamer, it's a child. Oh, great. I'll need to go in and untangle it. Stop. Don't come any closer. Leave me be. There are too many of you. I can't save... I can't help everyone. Just go away.
Shh. Don't make a sound. It will hear you.
Who will?
The monster in the closet. It will hear you and eat us both.
She's scared enough already. She's already scared, but she needs to understand how dangerous the dream machine is. She's scared enough already, poor girl. I promise it won't hurt you.
You swear?
I swear. I won't let it. But you need to get back home.
I can't find my way.
The way back is through there. Through the wardrobe.
I can't go in there. It will eat me alive.
Not if we destroy it first. Don't worry. And whatever's in there, it's no match for me, I promise.
Are you like a superhero?
Something like that. What do you think of my costume?
It's really cool.
That's one disturbed wardrobe. I'm glad this is not my dream. Oh, tentacles. Yeah, no, not touching that. Light could work, but I don't think there's anything to draw on there. That thing is darkness, through and through. It would need to come from somewhere else. Not peeking inside that thing's head. I've made that mistake in the past, never again. Not peeking inside that thing's head. I've made that mistake in the past, never again. Right. Why bother with lampshade when a creepy bare bulb can suffice? This bedroom was designed to be as creepy as possible. This bedroom was designed to be as creepy as possible. That light's too weak to have an effect on Mr. Great Old One. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. If the wardrobe door opens and Kraken crawls out, dream or no dream, I'm not sticking around for that. She had a light. Oh, she dropped it. It rolled away. She doesn't know where it is. She won't go looking for the light herself. She's afraid of the slithering things in the dark. Hey, who can blame her? Too dark. Can't see anything under there. Bingo. Bringer of light. Emissary of electricity. The mighty torch. It's hiding. Stupid, smart, tentacled thingy. It's too quick for me. Torch. Flashlight. Beacon. Light, yeah, good idea, but not peeking inside that thing's head. I've made that mistake in the past, and never again. It's too quick. It hides before I can destroy it. It's too quick. It hides before I can destroy it. Hey, yeah, it's working. Cool.
No, don't get too close. It will take you.
You're safe now.
Thank you. But I don't know how to get back home. I don't know where my mummy is.
She's on the other side of the wardrobe, waiting for you.
It's scary.
Come on. Do you use a dream machine?
Mum makes me. She says it keeps me occupied. Then she has time to play with hers.
The next time she does that, you need to say no.
She won't like that.
Maybe not, but you tell her it's dangerous, that it gives you nightmares.
I could tell Daddy. He doesn't live with us, but I talk to him all the time.
You do that. Now go through and you'll wake up again.
Thank you. What's your name?
Zoe. And remember, no dream time. I might not be able to find you again. This has to stop. The Vagabond. What's going on out there? More and more people are getting caught in loops. I can't keep up. I thought the dream machines weren't dangerous anymore. I thought we took care of that. If not, then...
Hello, Zoe.
Look, I'm trying to help them all, and... There are too many. And they're nightmares. They're getting worse.
You have to go home.
For better or worse, this is my home now. The person I used to be is gone forever. There's no home to go back to, and I don't want to be the person I used to be. I have a purpose here. If I do wake up, I'll be... For better or worse, this. There's nothing there for me. There's no one. Besides, I'm needed here. What will happen if I just abandon them?
Their night terrors are symptoms of a larger disease. As long as the disease itself is alive and spreading, those people will keep coming back.
I'm not ready to wake up. There are no second chances. Every choice leads to the same outcome, and there's nothing I can do.
The dream is being tainted. The world is getting sicker. They all need you.
I don't understand why I'm needed. I did everything I could already. Isn't it enough that I'm making a difference here? This is where I belong. I'm in control. Isn't it enough? Who needs me?
All who live, who have lived, and who will live. You saved your reality once, Zoe. This time, all the worlds, all of story time, all of time is at stake. When you wake up, this will all be a dream. And that dream will quickly fade. Soon, it will be forgotten entirely. Unless you fight to remember it, you must open your heart and mind to messages from those who know what to do.
You don't know?
I'm not omniscient, Zoe. Much is hidden from me. I can see all the threads as they are woven, but the greater weave itself is too large for me to see. I'm too close, and even here, some of the past is obscured. This bothers me. I believe someone may have clouded my memory by design. An enemy, a shadow with tendrils into story time and elsewhere. If you stay here much longer, you may never be able to leave. And then everyone's story ends. All the people who love you, all the people you love, and everyone else, past, present and future, torn out of the story like pages from a book.
Why me?
Because you are the dreamer. You must find your way back to your sleeping body. You must wake up and remember, and then you must save the world.
Because that worked so well the first time around.
You changed everything. That story had a beginning and an end. But it was also only the first half of your story.
How do I wake up?
There is a door. Find the door and unlock it, and you will wake up.
Will I see you again?
If all goes well, at the end of your journey, when your story is complete, you will see me again. One last time.
That sounds final. But yeah, okay. I'll, go. Find the key. Unlock the door. Remember everything. Save the world. Write my story. Return for epilogue. Bury hero's journey.
You will do fine, Zoe Castillo. I have faith in you. Good luck.
Story time. I don't know how long I've been here. 6 months? 9? I don't know if the chart is accurate or just a dream construct, but it doesn't look good. That line should be pointing up, not down. I don't know why they brought him to the hospital, but I'm glad they did. Reza visits a lot. Talks to me for hours. It's good. It's good, like we're reconnecting. I'm not sure how I feel about my father right now. It's a mess. The latest and greatest in chemical life support. Without magical miracle machine, I'd be stiff and cold and probably all maggoty. Happy thoughts. If I'm ever gonna find a way out of this place, that's my doorway. Me. Me. My body. That's the only connection between story time and home. I tried reading my own mind once. The feedback loop was nasty. I kept bouncing around my own head like a reflection in a hall of mirrors. I don't know what you'd call it, the signal from my comatose brain, it's too weak. It's getting drowned out by my waking thoughts. To tap into my subconscious, I'd have to somehow boost the signal and turn down the volume on my conscious mind. That's not doing anything at all, except maybe giving me hot flashes. I'm in a coma. I don't think I can get any slower. The next step down is stop, and stop is, no, bad. The little engine that could. Keeps my brain ticking when the rest of me doesn't. This is probably a terrible idea, but if I can adjust the mixture of drugs going into my veins, I might be able to give my brain a chemical jolt. Boost the subconscious signal. Don't know if it'll work or just kill me, but beggars, choosers. Thing is, I can't push any buttons from in here. That machine is out there, in the physical world. I don't think my dreaming powers extend that far unless I can somehow affect the state of things that are mirrored in here. This is probably a terrible idea. Don't know if it'll... I don't think... That thing doesn't have any conscious thoughts. No light source there. People keep bringing flowers. So funereal. This is probably a terrible idea. Don't know if it... I don't think my dreaming... I need to be in that body. And I need to stop sounding like a pervert. That's not doing anything at all, except maybe giving me hot flashes. I tried reading my own mind once. To tap in... Storytime feels more real to me now than the waking world does. Wonka's watches over me, night and day. He may be just a toy bot, but there's something comforting about that. Faithful old Wonkas. But then sometimes, I don't know why, it's like he's a stranger. Like someone's wearing his skin. I know they mean well, but my hospital room is beginning to look like a memorial. Dad, Gabrielle, stops by every day. He keeps apologizing. I wish he wouldn't. So, if I slow these readings down, the system should compensate by adjusting the drug dosage, jolting my system, hopefully waking me up, possibly killing me. Well, fingers properly crossed. Oh, bollocks, the machine's going nuts. Oh, I feel really weird. The machine's gone haywire. It's pumping a crazy amount of drugs into my body. I just wanted a little pick-me-upper, not an actual OD. Okay, so magic machine is working overtime, pumping a scary amount of drugs into my system. My doorway to the world of the living. Too much of a good thing isn't necessarily a better thing. Focus, Zoe. Where do you think you're going? You're staying here with me, doing the only thing we're good at. Being dead. I've made up my mind. Is that who I really am? Is she what I've been running away from? She's right. I'm not letting her stand in my way. Just get the fuck away from me. See? This is why you're stuck. You can't even look at yourself in the mirror because you're ashamed of what you'll see. You're ashamed of me. No, you're not leaving, and you're not leaving me behind. I've made up my mind. Is that who I really am? Is she what I... Who are you? You don't remember who you are? Or who you were before you started playing hero, dreamer, savior of worlds? Everything about you is a lie. I'm the fucking truth. You can't escape that. No, you're not She's right. Can't leave. I've made up my mind. I'm going home. Your father lied to you. Your mother tried to kill you. You put your friends in danger and you lost every single one of them. That sounds like the perfect home to return to. It's not all gone. There's a chance to take back what was lost. To do it, we don't have a home to go back to. Maybe she's right. Maybe she's not. So it's not perfect. I know how to appreciate what's there now. I'm not asking for a perfect home. I'm ready to embrace who I was, who I am, who I will be. And who is that? I'm ready for a change. I used to know exactly what I wanted to do with my life. I don't know why I lost faith, but it's time to find my way back. I'm ready for a change. I don't know yet. You're a part of me now. You always will be. Come on. Life's waiting out there. Let's find out what's happening. My name is Zoe Castillo, and I'm alive.
Good evening, Warden. How do your prisoners fare?
Commander, all is well. If you like, I could show you...
I'm not here to inspect your prison, Warden. I'm here to speak about one prisoner.
Ah, your apostle.
Alvane. He's an apostle no more. He was a tool, but he lost his edge. He's no longer of any use to us. No. It's time we put all of this behind us.
Would you care to translate, Commander? I'm afraid my ability to read between the lines is somewhat lacking.
We want Kian Alvane's execution to be... hastened.
I see. I thought your six would need to judge and condemn Alvane before...
When did you become an expert on Azadi law, Warden?
Well, I'm not, sir, but we have laws and regulations of our own, Commander. I was told that Kian Alvane would be sent to Sadir to stand...
And I am telling you to carry out his sentence. Tonight!
What? Impossible. I need to call in the executioner.
How soon?
Well, by first light, at the earliest, but still...
First light, then.
But what about the paperwork? I mean, the proper documents, signed and stamped.
This goes one of two ways, Warden. Either you do what you're told and execute Kian Alvane by first light, or you find yourself hanging right next to him when the sun kisses the top of Friar's Keep tomorrow morning. How it plays out is entirely up to you. You have your orders, Warden.
Barbarians.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me close one night and sang an old song from her country. I don't remember the melody, but I remember the words. Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep in your mother's heart. Let the wind blow and the rain fall. Hear the executioner's call. Watch the traitor's head roll as the shadow takes his soul. Sleep, child, sleep. We shall never part, for we will soon be free, together forever in the cold, cold sea.
Ah, Alvane, you are here. Good. I hear you turned down your last meal. Pity. I personally approved the menu. There were sausages.
Why would the warden come to visit me now? If you've come to see me beg for my life, Warden, you won't...
Oh, no. You're a rational pragmatist, Alvani, quite like myself. No, I am merely here to ensure that you are prepared for the next step. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. I'm very curious. But, that's not why I'm here, no. As you also know, you have the choice between hanging and beheading. As far as I can tell, you have yet to, voice a preference. If you forfeit this choice, it'll be left to me to decide the, instrument of death. I simply want to ensure we've dotted every I and crossed every T.
Death is death, and I'm ready to embrace my... A warrior deserves to die by the blade. But do I deserve that death? A warrior deserves to die by the blade. Even though I'm... Death is death.
Quite. Then I shall make that choice. Do you have no family, Alvani? My family is very important to me. Almost as important as my duty to this city and this office. In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers. No body to bury. No closure. I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen to make you question your calling. What I do not understand is why you've simply decided to give up. To stop fighting.
To have everything you believe in fall to pieces. To be asked to continue a war that you have no faith in. By commanders that you can no longer trust. I have nothing more to say to him. You would not understand.
Try me, Alvani. You may come to see that we're more alike than you thought.
I have no family. No country. So leave me be. And let me prepare for death in peace.
Very well. Everything has been properly filed. I have no reason to question the order of execution. Even threatened me with dismissal, and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other hand. Well, I will simply have to accept that my questions will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Alvani. The noose will be ready for you.
Get up, Kian. There isn't much time. About bloody time. Come on, let's go.
What's going on?
No time for answers. Let's get a move on.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made-to-order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city. In the meantime, we need a bloody key to get through this bloody gate. Hey! Hey!
He's still breathing.
Help me!
I've seen him around the prison. I don't think he's been here that long. And I don't think he's long for this world.
Hey, you!
He looks badly hurt. I don't think he'll survive long. But he might know how to get out of here. I don't think he'll make it, but... He looks badly hurt. How are you feeling? Can you walk?
No. I've lost too much blood.
There's nothing more I can do for him. There must be something we can do for him. anything. I can't save his life, but is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all?
My... my family. Tell them...
I have to promise. I have to fulfill the... I promise.
They live in the bones. My name is Stant. Arn Stant. Thank you. Please. Please finish me before the cards find me. They won't be kind. Kill me. Please kill me. Please. Please kill me.
If I don't kill him now, the guards will. But this is an innocent man. I can't simply murder him. In the face of my own death, I swore to never take another life. Perhaps the guard... If I don't kill... May the goddess ease your journey into the next life.
It had to be done, Kian. You made the right choice. We still don't have a key, boy.
What's going on out there?
Ha! Wish I knew. There ain't been a lot of new troops arriving. But then again, they've stopped pushing north. They only appear interested in holding the city.
Saya and Vermont are still in charge.
Oh, they're in charge, all right. But rumors say one of the Bloody Six is arriving soon. Which is why we need to be...
It appears to be a gate key. It probably unlocks this first gate.
You have the key?
We will need a key
Excellent.
to open this gate.
Now unlock the gate.
We will need a key to open this gate.
They have different keys for every floor, so you might as well leave that one in the lock. Follow me, boy. We're going up, not down. Upwards. Ever upwards. Down there, you'll only find fiery death. The way out of here is up, up, up.
What did you mean, repay a debt?
You damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you just leave me here?
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the Resistance certainly isn't. And we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
The riot is growing, moving closer. We need to keep moving up. Find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble.
Not everyone in here is a wrongly convicted rebel. Some are violent murderers. I won't risk it.
There he is, up there. He got away.
The keep is surrounded by soldiers, mostly Azadi troops it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys.
I have no time to spare, and no desire to let all these prisoners loose. Hello? Anyone there?
I'll need to pick the lock. Shadow be damned! It broke. The blade worked better as a weapon than a lockpick.
Unless you're picking a giant lock, a broom makes a poor pick. So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! I want to fight them breakfast ways! Where's the key? Someone get the
I'm
goddamn
speaking
keys!
into a metal tube. I feel foolish. Hello?
What are my people really doing?
You tell me, boy.
I thought I did, but I was wrong. It's not about faith, it's about what they have planned. I do...
More the unholy will of a gaggle of rot.
Locked. And I don't have time to pick each and every cell door. Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet. I have no time to spare, and no desire to let all these prisoners loose. The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick.
I believe this was once white. They're not diligent with their washing in this place.
From the right angle, this pillar might pass as a head. A very square and soft head. A filthy head.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! We got him! I think we got him!
It's undamaged, and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
That ought to do the trick. Go on. Pick the lock with the arrow. Good job. Follow me.
All those years on the streets of Sadir paying off.
Someone get the goddamn keys! We're through! Hurry! We need to stop him!
Why, if it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balsay back him. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, Mr. Bakim. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you will wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your grandfather.
The warden has blocked the gate somehow.
May the Mojal befoul your filthy arsehole, Murren! Let us through right
Anyone
bloody
there?
now! One day, Murren, we will see you garroted in front of this entire city, and your family too!
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick.
Open up, let me out.
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves? He doesn't look well at all, seeing his world fall to pieces. I almost pity
I'm
him.
afraid this is as far as you will get.
People like him only respond to violence and threats. He's scum. I could attempt to reason with him. Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
What choice does he have? I was the apostle. I may not be able to stay my anger. He's responsible for many innocent deaths. Doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? If that's the case, he would listen to a practical... My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word. Particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
He may treasure his office above his blood. But maybe he will listen to reason if I appeal to his sense. We're running out of time. And this filthy heathen is the only thing. All men of his station can be bought. If he fails to respond to threats to his own life, maybe he'll listen if I threat. All men of his station can be bought. If I offer... We're running out of time. And this filth... He may treasure his office above his blood. But maybe he will listen to reason if I appeal to him. If not for yourself, then do that.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. Their mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. Let's forgive her. She's a good woman, but merely a woman. Very well, you make a fair point. I will trust you despite my better instincts. Step back, Alvani.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
You gave me your word, Alvani, your word. You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live. Does that not count for anything anymore? It's your word, so does...
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
Perhaps so, Alvani, but at least my punishment... At least my punishment will be at the hands of those who respect
This is
laws
as far
and
as the stairwell will
regulations.
take us.
And not a
Now we need to find a way to the roof.
barbarian
I didn't
like
say
yourself.
I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know. And others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced. This passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through.
There's no way through here.
Another way up. I got you this far, Kian. Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours to work, and quick.
It's mounted securely to the wall. I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it free. It's mounted securely to the wall.
They're not far behind us.
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. Not everyone in here is a wrongly convicted rebel. Some are violent murderers. I won't risk it. The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick.
We don't have much time.
Shadow be damned. The guards are getting closer. I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat, but I'm not a dog. I've eaten the slop they call porridge for so long I've forgotten the taste of meat. What I wouldn't have done for a single bite of that meat. I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I feel a kinship with that lonely flickering flame. I'm speaking into a metal tube. I feel foolish. The iron chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage. It's covered in thick oil. From a broken arrow and an oiled face towel, I've fashioned a rudimentary illuminant. In other words, I have a torch. I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it free.
I'm curious to see where this is going.
There's no way through here. There's no way through here.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! Hold there! Fire! Now!
I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat, but I'm not... Shadow! They're firing at us! The oil is burning off.
Oh, clever boy. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me.
Still warm, but it's cooling quickly. I should be able to climb the chain now.
Well, you first. If that chain's still hot, I want some warning. They've readied the noose for you. A traitor's death.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate. Use the lever to lower the bar. Quickly now. For the love of Mojal 7 prostitutes, Kian, lower that damned bar now! They're here!
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate. Use the lever to lower the bar. Quick. Now arm yourself. There's a sword. Oh, pick up the bloody sword. Come over here now.
How will we escape? I thought you'd have a ship waiting.
A ship? Ha! No, boy. Your way out of here is not on the cloud ship, but through a portal created by the very magic your people are trying to stamp out.
My way?
Only one of us can pass through that portal before it closes. And it requires a sacrifice. It's dark magic. It requires blood and pain. It requires a life.
What? No. No! I cannot accept your sacrifice. Either both of us leave or neither.
Don't be a Mojal damned fool, boy. I have made my peace with the gods. Can you say the same? Besides, I may be a decent fighter, but without you, the resistance will falter, and the Azadi will be victorious. Now run me through that sword so that you can get out of here and start paying your debts.
How many more deaths before this night is over? No. There's been enough bloodshed. His eyes speak the truth. He has embraced death in a way I never could. Where I only saw defeat, he sees victory. How many more deaths before... I cannot. I'm not worthy of such a sacrifice.
Listen to me, boy. If you don't do this, then it's all for naught. The whole bloody thing.
There's been too much death. Too much!
Oh, for the love of the four heavens. Oh, that bloody stings.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me to her heart until I fell asleep. That night, she threw herself from the city walls into the shallows. Her body was never found. For the longest time, I would climb those hills, balance on the edge, and close my eyes. I always thought I would join her in the darkness, in that cold, cold sea. But I never did.
Goddess, damn him to the Shadow Eternal!
What?
Kian. Kian has escaped the keep.
Leave us. Now! What are you saying? That's impossible. He's supposed to die.
He's gone. Fled from the roof with the help of a rebel infiltrator in a bloody riot.
The roof? But how?
A portal. Dark magic.
That's impossible.
I must interrogate the men who let him escape. They will rue this day for the rest of their short and miserable lives. And that bone-headed warden, he will pay for this with his life.
I don't understand. Friar's Keep is warded against thaumaturgy.
Inside, yes, which is why they fled to the roof.
Protect us. Do you have any idea where he is?
With the rebels, I'm sure. Wherever they've holed up. I will leave no stone unturned to find them.
In their hands, Alvane is a poisonous dagger.
You think I'm not aware? You think I don't know how dangerous he is? I know that traitor better than anyone. But I will find him. Him and his cohorts. Under the sight of the goddess, this I swear.
Before the first arrives.
It won't reach her ears.
You make sure of that. If she learns their precious apostle is still alive, she will want him alive so that she can speak to him. And if she learns the truth...
We won't give her the opportunity.
Good. Because if she ever does, you and I will be paying with our lives. What in the light are you waiting for? You won't catch him in here, Commander. Go! Take care of this. Goddess, watch over us.
It's our 3-month anniversary today.
That's mad. I feel like I've been coming here for years.
How are you?
What do you think?
You have more energy, you appear more content with your life now than you did 3 months ago. But only you can tell how you are feeling. I can't do that for you.
I know.
You remember nothing of what happened before the coma. You're not sure you want to remember. I think you do. Do you agree with that, Zoe?
And potentially lose everything I've built here. I know there's something I need to remember, something I'm supposed to be doing. Until I figure that out, and potentially lose everything I've built here. And potentially lose... I do. I can't stand feeling there's something I need to remember. So I have to find out.
I understand, okay. Let's see if we can do an exercise. Jog your memory. What is the last thing you do remember?
Dropping out of uni, moving back in with Dad. I'd lost faith in myself, in everyone around me. I'd broken up with Reza.
And then something did happen.
Be careful what you wish for, right? Reza vanishing. Me going after him, trying to track him down. I ended up in Newport. I remember being in a safe place and connecting to a dream machine, but that's where it ends.
And before that? Before leaving Casablanca?
Reza asked me to pick up a package. That's what set it all in motion. That and the static.
Do you remember what that turned out to be?
After I woke up, they filled in the blanks. Apparently it was some sort of glitch or virus. Rogue code infecting the worldwide wire. Someone at Waticorp was using the dream machine to read people's minds. Someone I'd met.
Kavanagh.
Damien Kavanagh. The man behind it all. The perpetrator of the conspiracy. He'd put some sort of worm into the code, turning the dream machine into a mind-controlling tool affecting millions. At least that's what they say.
He recorded a confession before he... At least he came clean. Absolved his employer of any wrongdoing.
Convenient.
In what way?
I'll forget it. I don't remember any of it. All I know is they poisoned my mind. Inserted false memories. Nothing I saw or experienced was real. The little girl on the screens, the other...
The other world.
Arcadia. Another colourful figment of their imagination. A synthetic dream.
And you still remember nothing of going to Japan? Breaking into Waticorp?
Nope. I exposed a global conspiracy and all they gave me was a lousy coma. Aside from you, Reza, and my dad, no one even knows I was involved. Reza kept me out of his exposé, and even he doesn't know what really happened during the week I was gone. Maybe my friend Olivia knew something, but she... passed away.
You feel responsible.
I went off playing teen detective and people got hurt.
You're worried something else happened to you.
I mean, it's a week of my life. Gone.
Have you used a dream machine yet?
God, no. I feel nauseous just watching the ads.
It's becoming... a disease. An addiction. I'm concerned about what these lucid, perfect dreams are doing to us. And you were connected to a prototype. There's no way to predict how that may have affected you. Have you spoken with Gabrielle yet?
No, I'm not ready to discuss my dad. We don't talk. He rented out the house, moved to Mumbai.
That's perfectly fine. What do you want to talk about?
Is the new series of Eurotrash a valid topic?
Why not? Our time is almost up.
That's fine. I'm working today.
How's that going?
Really good. I enjoy it. A lot.
I'm glad to hear that. You weren't so sure a month ago.
I'm learning a lot. Neural programming, artificial intelligence. It helps me feel closer to Liv. Olivia, you know? Honoring her memory. Not in a self-sacrificing way. I want to do this. I like working with Mira and Wit. For now. And with the voluntary campaign work, I feel I contribute in other ways, too.
You're keeping yourself busy and motivated. You've come a long way since we first met.
Thank you, Dr. Zelenka.
Roman, please. Same time next week?
Definitely. Thanks, Doc. Roman.
Take care, Zoe.
Dr. Zelenka. Roman. Dr. Roman? Doc? I don't even know what to call him anymore. I didn't know the doc was into cephalopods. I wonder if he has a pet one at home. If that's real wood, it must have cost a fortune. It looks real. Not the sort of thing you'd expect to find in a therapist's office. Knock on wood. I don't often get to do that with real wood. IKEA's plastique just doesn't cut it, knock-wise. Exactly what you'd expect a psychologist to keep on his office shelf. No tawdry romance novels, fantasy or science fiction. A handy dispenser of pharmaceutical concoctions. I see... No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. A psychological trap. Seshadri Tower has the best view in Propass, bar none. No therapist's office would be complete without a chaise longue. Never used it. Would feel like a dork. I could take a nap and wake up with the doctor leaning over me and... No, stop it! Stupid authority figure sexual fantasy.
What do you mean I need a permit? I have a permit. I paid a fucking fortune for this permit.
Your permit is no longer valid. You'll need to have it renewed. You have 24 hours to comply.
Fuck off. You have 24 hours to comply.
Well, that makes absolutely no sense. If you do not comply, you will be detained and your food cart confiscated.
If you so much as touch Carl, I will cut off your testicles and make a kebab.
Threats are counterproductive and punishable by law. You have 20...
How does it feel working for a fascist fucking regime, trampling all over the working people?
I'm okay with it. Yeah, great health coverage, no overtime, pays decent. 24 hours.
Hey.
Hey, where are you?
Just leaving therapy on my way to the shop. What's up?
Neck deep. Would I be a bad boyfriend if I asked you to stop by that place with the, crazy person and the good food?
Nella Bites? Sure. And lazy, not bad.
What?
Not bad boyfriend, lazy boyfriend. What do you want?
Your pick. Nothing...
Exotic. Affirmative. I'll stop by Nella's right now. I should be at your office in 15?
Thanks. You're the best.
I am. See you soon.
Nella bites, but I don't. Smoljak!
Nayla has a nickname for her mobile kitchen, and that nickname is Carl, because Marxist.
Cheese soup, worst.
Nayla, street chef, Marxist, spark plug, and friend of mine. I do love her, in smaller doses.
Did you see that?
I can't believe the eye is harassing Nella. She sells food. It's not like she's doing anything illegal. Is she? I shouldn't get involved. I have enough on my plate and I'm running late, and I'm already neck deep in the Uminska campaign. I don't need more political drama. I don't really need any political drama. Sorry, Nella, I just have to buy Reza's lunch.
You know what they say. First they came for the communists, and I didn't speak out because I wasn't a communist.
But you are a communist.
Marxist, and that's not the point. The Eye is clamping down on our freedoms. They're restricting transit between the districts, working directly with Parliament to silence revolutionaries. One of these days, I won't be around to sell you lunch.
I'm sure they won't.
Arrest me? For committing thought crimes? Wait and see, I'd say. Something's up. They already arrested some folks I know in the Berlin district, holding them on suspicion of terrorism. Crimes of the mind, so that's their angle. So okay, they also released a cloud of biograffiti on the Reichstag, but terrorism? Come on!
Scary.
Scary. That's exactly what it is. And your candidate isn't going to change anything for the better.
Maybe not. But Uminska won't change anything for the worse, either. Unlike Konstantin Wolf.
Kaiser Konstantin. Puta! If that Schwein gets elected, I'm moving to Paris.
They'd never let you in.
One of the conglomerate city-states of North America, then. Newport, the fucking Republic of Los Angeles, hell, even Bostonia. Anywhere but Kaiser's Europe.
That's why Leia Uminska is the best choice. No one's going to put the Marxists in office, Nela. At least my candidate has a fighting chance. And she is a socialist.
She's a moderate, Zoe. A moderate! What's the point in that? Moderation is just another word for compromise. Anyway, what are you having?
Having?
Lunch, Zozo. For your turbo. Listen, I have a new supplier for pork wurst. The collective down on Caprova. Organic meat, the real deal. None of that vat-grown slop. Don't know how they do it. Connections on high, plenty of mouses swapping hands. But they're legal, I think.
The pork sausages sound totally delicious. I'm not sure Reza will agree, but he needs to be more... The pork sausages sound delicious, but Reza plays it safe when it comes to food. Europolitan through and through. No tolerance for organic meats. I'm working on it, but I'm gonna have to go with the cheese soup. Again.
Dobra, coming up. You should join the protest this afternoon. We're marching on the sector office.
I think it would take a lot more than a political rally for Mira to give me time off. I'm gonna have to pass.
Smart girl. We'll probably get beaten by the bulla and tossed in the zona. Just another fucking Monday in Propast. Here you go.
Thanks, Nella.
If you reconsider, we'll head out around noon. Time to let those cunts know we're watching the Watchmen. Freedom and food to the Prolo!
Have you tried our tostadas? They're delicious. No?
I'm a rootin', tootin', six-barrel shootin', map-toting crow cowboy. Yee-haw, I got a hankering for giving you directions.
Reza's... Show me Prista Vista, please. The Pamatnik collapse.
Planning on a trip down the river? You got it, pal girl. Pro Pass docks coming right up. It was a pleasure serving you this fine day, miss.
They're really pushing the new Bingo Dreamer fizzy drink. Anything Dream Machine related is a big seller these days. And get my hand chewed off? No chance. I'll be tossing my garbage in the gutter like a normal person.
I had the best dream.